That's when he turned to dirty tricks. Frank carefully scraped the date off a check with a knife, changed the numbers to today's date, and altered the name. The next day at the bank, he tried to cash the bad check while acting older than his years. But the teller refused him, saying they didn't cash out-of-state checks. Then he remembered his father's necklace trick, a foolproof method his dad always used. But this time, Frank wasn't so lucky.
Is there something I can help you with, son?
He tried several banks and failed repeatedly. By chance, a pilot surrounded by flight attendants caught his attention. Back then, being a pilot was a prestigious, high-end profession. So he made a bold decision. Disguising himself as a student, he strolled into an airline company to do research. From the company representative, he learned all sorts of information about pilots and even got an expired pilot's license. With this, he called the company's purchasing department and lied that he'd lost his uniform. He got a custom-tailored work uniform and transformed himself into a young, promising pilot who looked absolutely sharp. Using this identity, he successfully cashed checks at the same bank that had previously rejected him, receiving personal attention from the floor manager.
It's a pleasure to meet you, John. I'll be back again.
Good.
Just as Frank had predicted, this outfit was like a magic key. Even hotels were willing to cash his checks. Plus, he discovered that pilot paychecks could be cashed for much larger amounts. So he decided to forge airline company checks. The next day, he returned to the bank and targeted a pretty teller. With his good looks and co-pilot identity, Frank successfully got the blonde to explain check verification techniques. Later, at an auction, he bought a check printing machine and perfectly printed bank check codes.